Hi everyone, JD Blackrose here. Sorry I haven't been doing any videos recently. I had COVID, so I got caught. I've been healthy for over 2 years and you can still hear it a little. And then COVID got me, so I've been a little bit out of commission. Anyway, feeling better. So today on Real Talk Writer, I wanted to talk about something that came up in a tweet recently from a friend of mine who is saying that she knows the beginning of her book and she knows the end, but she's stuck with the middle. And this is actually super, super common. There's actually a term for it, soggy middle, which is like when you're reading a book and the beginning is so exciting and then there's this wilting part in the middle that's just sort of like there to connect to the end, and it doesn't really add to the story, and it's not super fun to read. Or write, by the way, or write, like when you know when you're writing something and it's like, ugh, this just is wilting all over the place. It's not good. So I gave her the suggestion that has worked for me, and I thought I would share it with you. What do you do when you've got this sort of big abyss in the middle of the book, but you know the first part's great and the ending is great? So what I like to do is a sandwich method. That's my made up term. But go to the end and write the end, write the beginning and write the end. And then go to the very beginning of the end part and ask yourself this question: what has to happen to get me to this point? What's the most immediate thing that has to happen to get me to this point? And write that scene. And then look at that scene and go, okay, what's the most immediate thing, the thing that has to happen just before this to get me to that point? And write that scene. And work backward, always asking yourself that question: what's the thing that gets me just to here? And keep working backward, and then eventually you'll see what has to happen. You can go back to the top and sort of write from the beginning where you left off and meet. So you sandwich it like this. And that has worked for me, and I think it can work for you. So that's a good tip to try if you're stuck with soggy middle. Thanks everyone. Bye.